Hey there. Good morning, Yvonne. Happy to see you today. Hey there, Gene. Hey there, loving Midwest. I'm seeing some names I know. Think I'm getting a regularly scheduled audience. You're sweet, Yvonne. You're sweet. You're making me blush. My head might turn red. Hello, Yvonne. Now you're just teasing. Hello, Asian fetish. That's horrible. Hello, Montana. Hello, Johnny boy. Hello, user. Hello, Carlson. Hello. I got to do this so I can see who's tuning in a little more clearly. Hello, Rodney Ward. Hello, January Flannery. I'm somewhat torn. I'm in my bedroom this morning, putting away my laundry, feeling a little like I'm running behind today. But I'm not stressed about it at all. I can just leave what's left of my laundry over there. I can grab you guys and walk around my house and do whatever the heck I'm going to do. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a little show I started 3.5 years ago on a different social media platform, a show that I was in a dark place. Ooh, fuzzball. I'll have to sweep that up later. It was a show. Good morning, user. It was a show. I was in a dark place in life, struggling, trying to find my way, living in a dark apartment, missing the woman of my dreams in the house of my dreams, or at least I thought the woman in the house of my dreams, but they weren't. Neither were perfect. Life isn't perfect. And I think if we ever put a woman of the dreams or home of the dreams, if we define things that way, maybe we're putting a little too much pressure on those the people or the home or the situation we're in, because we can think a home or a woman or a man in somebody else's case is the person of our dreams. But then when things go bad, our dreams are broken and we're confused and we don't know how to go on with life. So I think I was probably putting a little too much pressure on the person and the home and the stuff in my life. And I'm trying to learn to let go and roll with things a little bit more. Anyway, so here I am 3.5 years later, still talking. I'm doing it live every morning at 8 o'clock. I'm doing it on a different social media platform and having a ton of fun with it. So it's a show about me talking, and it's a show about me sharing a little bit of life experiences. But for those that have been watching a while, it's a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And I was up at about 6 o'clock. This is my bedroom. Nothing fancy. I live in one of the smallest. I'm going to give you a quick tour of my house. I live in Naperville, Illinois, which is a town of about 150,000, 35 miles west of Chicago. There's my family room. I live in one of the smallest homes in Naperville. It's a single-family home with a fenced yard and 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. Going to show you my son Augie's room. Kind of messy right now. There's his crib. I got a little angel Augie who's 19 months old. I had some neighbors with a futon. They didn't want. It's never been used. It's too big for the room. I need to move it around, but I haven't, had the ambition. That's Augie's room. Here's my little bathroom for those that care. Maybe I'm sharing too much. Notice the toilet seat is down. I think it's important to have the toilet seat down at most times. Here's my laundry room. Strangely, one of the bigger rooms in my house. That's where Holly has her meals. We're working our way towards the coffee, by the way. There's the backyard with fence. There is my dog, Holly. You want to go out, Holly? All right, go have a good time. Have fun. There's my 1.5 car garage. There's my grill. I think it's only been used once or twice. Holly's going to go out back there. She's usually my co-star. Here I'm walking into my kitchen, which I'm going to be back in a moment. And I'm going to give you, I got to clean these windows because I like to show the view because it kind of gives you an idea of the weather we're having. I just went for a nice long dog walk and it was cold, but it was beautiful. I like cold temperatures. I like weather. I like seasons. But anyway, I got a little park behind me and some beautiful trees, little yard. I don't know if you can see it. Let me grab some water. I'm pretty thirsty. Now let me grab my coffee cup. I'm getting some funny messages, but I like funny messages sometimes. My kitchen is relatively clean right now. I feel good about that. Sometimes I'll come in here and put my phone down and get my coffee, and I'm a little embarrassed about what's on the counter. Right now I just have my Yeti, which is really my to-go coffee cup. And I had pizza last night. I eat a lot of frozen pizzas. I eat let me show you, because I know you guys care. I will tell you what, for anybody that likes frozen pizzas, for anybody that likes pizza, I can't sing the praises of home run in pizza enough. It tastes just like you're going out to a restaurant. It is so good. It is so good. I like the sausage and pepperoni. This seems like a commercial. Home Run In should pay me. Maybe they will. Maybe this is how you monetize on social media, by putting me and a box of Home Run In pizza in front of people. But it is so good. It is so good. It's so different than any other frozen pizza I've ever had. Yeah, Yvonne, I don't know. And they have a cheese one. I just find cheese kind of boring. They have pepperoni. They have all sorts of flavors. They have Supreme. My go-to is pepperoni and sausage. Prove it. I do have a couple slices of leftover that I might have after I get off the phone. But no, I'm not going to prove it right now. Let me put this pizza back. And don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I got to get my coffee. Yeah. So how you guys doing? Excited about today? It's Sunday morning. As I said earlier, this is a show about me talking and sharing some of life experiences. But it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. I have about that much of a pot of coffee left that I brewed up at about 6:15, maybe 6 o'clock this morning. And I'm excited to have some because I haven't had any coffee in about, I don't know, an hour, which is usually kind of what happens. I'm going to have a seat and talk to you guys. Oh! I must be hard to live with, and maybe that's why I'm going through my second divorce. I was realizing, and I don't know if I've always done it, or if it's just because I'm old. I'm loud. I'm really loud. Hey, two-girl mom! I'm really loud. Every movement I make, I go, oh! 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 I do make the bed every morning. I tell you what, that's such a simple little thing. When I come home, and again, I got a couple blankets there that aren't, I'll be honest, I'm not perfect. Good morning to you, Key. A couple blankets I use, couch blankets. I fell asleep last night. I'd like them to be made. I'm gonna fold them up while we're doing this just to please myself, because it's important to please myself. I could make a dirty joke about that, but I won't. But, yeah, what was I talking about? Making my bed, folding my blankets, TikTok, coffee. I still haven't had my coffee. I mean, obviously, I've had some coffee. But I haven't had my coffee with you guys this morning. And I'm looking forward to it. That's kind of a half-ass job, but half-ass is better than no ass. I saw that Wet Bandit, and it's good. I've been doing it for a long, long time. I did miss the movie. Do I like Sumatra coffees? Yes. My favorite go-to regular, non-flavored, Hello, Sandra Mons. Hello, Kenny Todd. You need a Michigan blanket? No. I went to Illinois, and they almost beat Michigan the other day or 2 weeks ago. I haven't been so disappointed in a sporting event in a while. since when I watched this Illinois-Michigan football game. Was it a week and a half or 2 weeks ago or whatever? And Illinois was winning, and it would have been a huge win for Illinois. And then Michigan kind of stole the game right at the end. My sock reveal. My socks are very uninteresting today. I'm just going with a white classic sock. Anyway, before we talk any longer, let me get to my coffee. Because, again, I haven't had any for about an hour. Happy 4th day of December to you, Texas Twister. I hope wherever you guys are, whatever you're doing, you guys have a hot cup of coffee in front of you. And, because I'm looking forward to having a sip. Again, it's been a while, and I'm excited to have some. So, again, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you have some coffee. Cheers to us. Oh, yeah, it's the pumpkin spice. Somebody asked me a minute ago if I like Sumatra coffees. Yes, I like them a lot. It's my favorite non-flavored coffee. I don't know what that is, Lavazza. Ready to, Stephen. My dad's name is Stephen. I had a brother named Stephen. Gonna get sad. I won't talk about it right now. But anyway, is anybody's birthday today? Is it anybody's birthday today? It's Sunday morning. It's December 4th. Week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, I thought I started a custom where I would sing happy birthday. I figured it was Italian. I thought I would start a custom singing happy birthday to one of the birthday people. Out of the first 5 days, I think I had 3 birthdays that I got to sing. I'm sure everyone was very pleased. Since then, I've been shut out. I've had no birthdays. She's out back, Sydney. She's out back. I was doing a tour of my home. Somebody asked where my dog Holly is. I was doing a tour of the home and got to showing you guys the backyard. No, I do not play kazoo. I was showing you guys the backyard. And Holly got excited and came to the door, so I let her out. I hope you guys don't miss her too much. I know half of you guys probably tune in for Holly. I don't blame you. She's really cute, really sweet. We just got back from a nice walk. Nice walk through a school where she runs free and just, Sunday mornings are so good. So nice. It's weird. The whole world is asleep on a Sunday morning till, 8 or 9 o'clock. And, the whole world's asleep and it's so quiet. I live, a block away is kind of a major thoroughfare through Naperville where I live. It's called Washington Street. And I can see it on the other side of a park over there. And, it's probably the busiest street in Naperville and goes right through the heart of town. I'm very good, Christopher McKee. But there's no cars, and it's 7 a.m. on a Sunday. It's empty, and it feels so weird. It's like you're in a ghost town, or it's like a scene from Twilight Zone, where the person wakes up and there's nobody else out there. Occasionally I'll see a car, so I'll realize it's not like the Twilight Zone. But Holly and Holly enjoys every walk. She enjoys every walk. She doesn't think she can go to the bathroom unless I'm actually with her walking. So I feel bad because I wake up every morning. We do our routine, go through our morning routine, which involves drinking a lot of coffee. And part of my morning routine is doing a little morning video every day where, talk about my first sip of coffee and how I slept and my thoughts for the moment. If any of you guys or feel interested in that, follow my page. I'm really enjoying TikTok. I've been on it just coming up on my 13th month, and my audience grows every day, and I think my content is evolving, and I would like somehow, some way, eventually to do something like this professionally, because I think it matters, and I think it makes a difference, and it makes me feel good, and hopefully it makes my audience feel a little bit good. I'm a realtor by trade, but I think I'm phasing that out. I'm working a part-time seasonal job part-time. I've worked like 26 hours last week as a driver helper for UPS and enjoying that a lot. Kind of physical work, jumping in and out of the truck, carrying packages of varying weights to the door. And what's blown me away in just the 2 or 3 weeks I've worked is how much people love the UPS guy. How much people love. Thank you so much for following the host. I so appreciate when people follow the host. Hey Ken, how you been, man? How's your son? My son is great. I mean, I've only been up for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm going live right now, and I already did my video, did my dog walk, did my shower, and I'm finishing up my first pot of coffee. I get to go pick up my little nugget of love, Augie, in 45 minutes. Hey, Brian Johnson from AC/DC. You're forever going to be Brian Johnson from AC/DC. Oop, I hear Holly. Holly's kicking the door. Should we go get her? She's probably jealous. I'm leaving my coffee. I don't like to do that. Almost grown, but I didn't want you guys worrying about me too much. Hello, look at her. Look at her. Look at the excitement. Dude, come on, let me in. So she's in. So she's probably going to be in the camera a lot. She loves when I talk to my phone. She doesn't totally get TikTok. You know, she's not really on any social media. She used to be on MySpace, but, got bored with that. So she doesn't get this new. It's cold there. Yeah, it was, I don't know, probably in the 20s, low 20s. I'm going to light a candle. Oh, see, there I go, groaning. Let me put my phone back down. Let me light a candle. I got 2 here. Oh my goodness, this one's dead. I feel sad for it. Let me see if I can get anything going from it. If not, I'll switch it. It's not even worth calling a candle. I mean, I appreciate what it's trying to do. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of flickering, but it's gone. It's the ending of this candle, but that's okay. When one candle ends, another candle begins. And when I say begins, this one's already pretty well done. It's interesting. It's not that interesting. I often say it's interesting, and I bet you guys don't find it interesting at all, but I might find it interesting. So I'll talk about it because it's my show. Am I a teacher? No, I think I would struggle with the tight, you could report. I don't even know what that means. Oh, you mean reuse the glass and pour some wax in? I would sometimes think it'd be cool to be a teacher. This is my dog, Holly. She loves when I talk to the phone. I thought she actually loved TikTok and social media. But what she's figured out is that I'm a very captive audience when I'm doing my live show, and that for 30 to 40 minutes on average, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I do a live show every day. And while I'm doing it, I'm sitting on the couch, and at least one hand is free. Sometimes another hand will be busy. Drinking my coffee. So she gets a lot of pets. She gets a lot of pets. She smells pretty good, but she still smells like a dog. She's a really good girl. She was born, she's just over 4 years old. English Springer Spaniel, probably 35 pounds. So lucky to have her. Good morning, King J. So lucky to have her. I'm going through a divorce, my second, embarrassingly. And I'm going to try and let that go. At some point, I'm going to learn to stop saying embarrassingly, because I think it's important. Yeah, we're not ashamed of things. Things happen for a reason. Our marriage wasn't great, but we have 2 little beautiful angels that came out of it. And I'm sure that they're going to go on and hopefully do good things with their lives and get a lot of love and give a lot of love. Thank you, Luke. And even if there was a lot of heartbreak in the divorce, which I'm going through, so there's still heartbreak, I think there's probably goodness that came out of it. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I'm working on accepting it wasn't meant to be. Or on the other hand, everything happens for a reason. And we are exactly where we're supposed to be right at this moment. And I kind of believe that. I'm supposed to be talking to you guys at 8:18 or 8:19 or whatever it is on a Sunday morning, petting my dog, chatting with you, drinking some coffee. See, look at this. I stopped petting her for a minute, and she kind of panics. She starts pawing at me. Look. She's abusive. With her demands for attention. Every night, I'll come home, and I've been working this job, and again, it's physical, and it's fairly, it's rewarding because people smile when I come to the door, but I'll come home, and I'll be so tired. And again, not woe is me, but again, I'm out of shape a little bit. I'll work 5 or 6 hours hopping in and out of a truck on a cold day, dropping off packages, carrying packages to doors. And I'm tired and I'm out of shape. And I'll get home and I'll go, oh, now I got to walk Holly. Or I get to walk Holly. I'm working on that. Wanted to remind you how thankful I am for all the joy you bring to this life. Oh, well, you're so sweet, Lindsay. That is the sweetest thing. It's 19 Fahrenheit. It's probably about that cold here. Well, obviously, I'm in Naperville, so I'm kind of near northern Indiana. But anyway, I'll come home and I'll get to walk Holly. I'm working on that. I think we all probably say we gotta walk Holly, or we gotta go to church, or we gotta go to an appointment. If we could change the gotta to get to, I think we'd feel a lot better about things. So after work, I'd come home completely exhausted, and I would get to walk Holly, which sometimes is challenging because I'm tired. And we'll go for a walk, feed her, get comfortable, feed myself, turn on the TV, and Holly comes marching over. And I don't know what it is. I mean, I haven't had any other dogs in a while. I forget do all dogs have such cold noses? Do all dogs have such cold noses? Because, first of all, she'll do one of these. And she'll stare at me. And I'll go, oh. Or do some of that. Do some of this. Look at this. Do some of that. And she'll kind of put her head and stare at me while I'm laying on the couch. And last night I was trying to watch Empire Strikes Back. I saw the very end of Star Wars, which, by the way, I'd say has a fairly lame ending. For as great of a movie as Star Wars is. I was in 4th grade when it came out. I'm Scottish born. Are you, Val? My mother grew up in Scotland. Where in Scotland were you born? My mother grew up there outside Edinburgh in a small town called Wallingford. I love Scotland. Star Wars, great movie. Kind of weirdly weak ending. It's funny, and I watched it last night. It's kind of the first time it dawned on me. Luke just blows up the Death Star. Saves all humanity by hitting the perfect shot, landing his little missiles on this little Edinburgh. Did you live in Wallingford? What a small world. What a small world. My mom went to University of Edinburgh. And you lived in Wallingford. You got to know some people. It's a tiny little town. You got to know some people that I know. That's the weirdest thing. Colin Durkin. I know the Durkins. My mom's last name was Young. Her dad was named Peter Young. I've not been watching the World Cup. Oh, real quick, let me finish the Star Wars thing. So Luke saves all of humanity by blowing up the Death Star, and he lands back down. They're celebrating, and then they're pulling R2-D2 out of the thing. And remember, although he's cute, he's a robot. And he's got some damages to some circuits, and they stop celebrating. And remember, Luke just saved all of humanity. All of humanity by blowing up this evil Death Star that could blow up planets with one single laser blast. And they all stop celebrating for a moment and are freaked out about R2-D2's circuits being zapped a little bit. I'm like, a robot. We can rebuild him stronger, better, faster. I know he was the cute one. I know he was short and wobbled and made cute little noises. But he is just a robot. And I don't really believe that they would stop their celebration that he saved all of humanity, even for a moment, that R2-D2 had a little blast damage. Call me unsensitive. Call me uncaring. Call me a robot phobic-ist. But I don't know. They stopped. And then they march off and they go into, how it ends. It's kind of a weird ending where Luke and, it's quiet. There's no talking in the last 2 minutes. And Leia's sitting up in front of these people and hangs some medals on them. And they turn around and Chewie goes, "Aah!" in a Chewie voice. I don't do a good Chewie imitation. And it kind of ends with no talking. And it almost feel like they were running low on budget at the end. And they go, how the hell are we going to end this movie? And they go, well, let's do this. Let's have Leia hang some medals on Han and Chewie and Luke. Those are my thoughts on Star Wars. It was a great movie. And then I'm watching Empire Strikes Back. And Holly does her thing. Look at this. Did you see her paw coming at me? She's got claws. And she goes, she's like a ninja trying to cut me. And her cold nose comes jamming into my arm. And I'm like, Holly, go lay down. And then I go, I feel bad for Holly. Poor girl. I've been gone all day. She misses me. She loves me. So I pet her for a while. I pet her for like 5 minutes. Look, I'm petting her right now. She gets a lot of pets. She gets a lot of pets. And I don't know, after 5 minutes, I go, lay down, go yell. And I yell at her a little bit. Not really mean, or I don't hit her or anything. But I kind of scold her and tell her to go lay down. And then she'll stare at me. And then the nose comes in. And it's so cold and so wet. And I'm cuddling under my covers. And it's like a little torpedo. Trying to knock my hand so it flops up onto her neck and falls off. And she'll count that as a pet. It's kind of strange. But she's a really good girl. So what time is it? It's 8:25. I got to leave here in 15 minutes. Sundays are probably my favorite day of the week. I get to pick up my little bundle of love, Augie, who's a 19-month little old angel. Yeah, maybe, Jeff, but I'm not ready for it yet. I'm going through a divorce, and I'll get a woman when it's time, but I'm not ready. I'm working on some stuff. I'm still healing, still feeling some damage, and still hurting a little bit. If I was in a relationship, it'd be too soon. I think a lot of people jump out of relationships into other relationships way too soon. I think I know I was insecure and thought, I don't know, the woman defined it. Defined me, I mean. And you can't define yourself by a woman, a house, a job, or even your children. I used to do that, and then when things changed, my girls got older. They started hanging out with their friends more, not with me. I was lost and crushed and sad and whatever. Good morning, mountain lover. How are you? Is it anybody's birthday? I got to go in a few minutes because, again, it's Sunday. Look at this. Jolly's coming with the paws at the coffee. She cares not. She cares not about coffee with Ken. Look, she's attacking. She's like, Godzilla, look at this. Is it really your birthday still's moving to me? Is it? Hey, Keith, where have you been? I missed you, Keith. I've been putting out a lot of videos. I hope you're not getting bored of them. I had a video go really big yesterday or 2 days ago. It was one of my biggest performing videos. Is it? Okay. All right. Okay. What's your real name? Or should I just sing it? Hey, that's so exciting. Let me do this right. I haven't done this. And again, usually I light the candle. What's your real name? Or should I just call you Still Moving to Me? That might be hard to do in the song. Well, let's start it out. Been busy with work. Keep the hustle, my dude. I appreciate it. I worked 6 hours yesterday. But it's somebody's birthday, Keith. And as I tried to make custom, wait, I got to get your name right. I know you tune in all the time, but it's going to be hard to say that. It's part of the song. But anyway, I'm so excited it's your birthday. I've been itching to sing happy birthday to somebody for like a week and a half. Yeah, Keith, look, it still moving to me's birthday. It's a mouthful. I'm hoping I don't even know if still moving to me. It's so funny. I don't even know if that's a man or a woman. I don't even know if it's a man or a woman. I guess it doesn't matter. We're in kind of a gender-neutral world right now where it's hard to define what is man, what is woman. So I guess it doesn't matter if still moving to me. I'm going to just see how it goes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear still moving to me. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy birthday, still moving to me. 43 is cool. You're moving into the middle of your 40s. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I think birthdays, and for me, Father's Day is always one of the specialest days of the year. But birthdays, even when I'm by myself, it's a day to do whatever the hell you want. If you want to take a bath, take a bath. If you want to go eat a big thing of ice cream, go eat some ice cream. If you're with family and friends, enjoy the presents. If you're by yourself and lonely, go buy yourself something nice. It's your day, and you're worth it. How long was I married? It's embarrassing. My second marriage was so short. It was very short and very passionate. Happy birthday still is still moving to me. That made me feel good that I got to do it. 2 years, and we got two beautiful little angels out of it. And that's with a lot of separation. No, it's not. It could be, but it's not. It is often. I think my zippers, they fold up and the top has a hard time coming down. Anyway, it's 8:30. It's 8:30. It's 8:30. I got to leave here in 10. I get to leave here in 10 minutes. Go pick up my little nugget of love. Yeah, they are young. They are young. Yeah, you did. It feels good to have a second chance at love. On my deathbed, I'm never gonna, I'm really young, regret having more children. I'm never gonna regret having more children. I think one of my things in life is I am very emotional, very passionate. I got a lot of feelings. I feel them strong. I have a lot of love to give. I mean, I'm petting Holly right now, reaching over. She's kind of sitting here chilling out with her legs strewn up, getting her belly rubbed. She likes that. She likes it. Oh, now she's laying down, but watch, I'll stop petting her. Watch this. She won't like this. She'll come over. Look at this. Demanding. But anyway, I'll never regret having more children. And I have 4 beautiful children. I have 3 beautiful girls and 1 beautiful boy. And I get to spend the day with my son today. And normally we go to church on Sundays, but I have my 2 older girls coming over at 11 o'clock this morning to help me decorate my house for Christmas. And I'm really looking forward to that. So rather than go to church or go to Starbucks, which we usually do on Sunday mornings, I think I'm going to go pick up my son, Augie, and bring him right back here and make some pancakes and get ready to... I don't know, get ready to have my daughters here and help decorate the house and enjoy a Sunday morning a little different than my typical routine, and feeling good about that. So I'm going to leave you with that because I got to get going. But I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday. I want to thank you all so much for joining. Anyone that followed my page, I so appreciate that. It means a ton to me. I really enjoy this platform and watching it grow every day. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Happy birthday again to you. Still moving to me. And I hope you're feeling good. I hope you are enjoying, again, the day, but enjoying the moments that make up the day. Because, each day in life is just a series of moments. And when we start thinking back or start thinking too far forward, that's when, sadness or anxiety happens. And we don't want that. So try and live in the moment. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Thank you all for joining. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you real soon. Bye-bye. Well,